Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Krinanti Bhurida Jana Bhuvi Krinanti Bhurida Jana. We are seeing Sri Ramakrishna explaining about the Jnana Path and differentiating it from the Bhakti Path, the path of knowledge, jnana, and path of devotion. He explained in detail the whole way in which the jnanis reach the perfection and what will be their experience, how they express, how they hold on to that reality, the world as unreal and God alone as the real. This is the opinion of the Jnanis, the followers of Vedanta philosophy. Then he comes to the next concept. But the Bhaktas accept all the states of consciousness. All the states of consciousness, we commonly pass through the three levels of consciousness, Jagrat, Swapna, Shushupti, unrelated to each other. We pass through experience. When we enter into sleep, we are totally disconnected from the world and our bodily existence to the extent I don't even know I have a body. Unrelated to my bodily existence, I am taken to a different dimension. So, entirely different three dimensions I am passing through at different levels of consciousness. Like that, all these three and beyond there are many states of consciousness, levels of consciousness. So all these, whatever the state of consciousness, samadhi, savikalpa, nirvikalpa and all these, bhava samadhi, various states of consciousness, they accept all as the real. Bhaktas accept all states of consciousness, they take waking state to be real also. According to Jnanis, the waking state is not real. Once you enter into the transcendental and you don't consider this as the real, according to Jnanis. But who is experienced and come back, he doesn't accept the world that he was seeing and others are seeing, but this world as divine, he experiences and accepts as, oh, all this is Brahman. There is no world at all. Brahman is appearing as world. That is what we say. We perceive in that way. One of the expressions of absolute. They do not think the world to be illusory. Like a dream. They say that the universe is manifestation of God's power and His glory. God's power and glory. It's a manifestation. It may be constantly changing, subjected to change. Every moment it is changing. But it is there and it is eternal. God has created all these sky, stars, moon, sun, mountains, ocean, men and animals. They constitute His glory. Varieties of things we see. Jnani sees one has become many, one is many, one as many. The same thing is appearing here. The world that they were seeing before is no more, disappears forever. As divine, it remains. Here, the world as it is remains. They, after coming down, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. All this is verily Brahman. That experience. These, they see the difference, they see the variety and accept it as the real. All these moon, mountains, etc., they constitute His glory. It is glorifying. Now, I speak highly of a person. The person is different. I say something, speak something, I highlight. My words are expression of what he is. I am expressing. My words are expressing his glory. My words are not he, but his life has, his qualities have made me to utter that. And these utterances are his glory. I am uttering his glory. Like that, this world is expressing God's glory. It may not be God, but everything is expressing His glory. When we say expression of glory, it is a definite proof of existence of a thing which is being glorified by this. I speak highly of a person. Somewhere, in some way, that person is there, independent of my expression. So, this world is expression of His glory, is His glory, manifestation of His glory, then He exists. God exists. In whatever way we do not know, but this is all is glorified. From this infer that God exists. See this world, see these beings, understand there is God. And how does God exist? It pervades everything and gives existence to all that. Varieties are there because God is pervading it. Tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. He is shining, all others shine forth. His existence make others exist. So that aspect of bhakti, they constitute His glory. He is within us, in our hearts. He is within us, in our hearts. Again, He is outside. When I say within my hearts, and outside means the whole my bodily existence also gets included in the outside. If I consider myself inside, when I say inside, I am separating it from the bodily existence. When I say outside, the bodily existence is included in the outside. The most advanced devotees say that He Himself has become all this. The transformed. It is His, He has manifested in that form. He has become that form. He has taken that form. Just like water evaporates and becomes cloud. Water itself has become cloud. It looks like cotton, so soft and so light. Water is heavy. If that was actually water, it would have fallen down. But it is cloud. It has become, water alone has become the cloud. It is showing different phases, different sizes, different shapes you can see, varieties you can see, name, shape and qualities. One is having lot of water, one doesn't have water, rarefied, intense. They say God Himself has become all this, the 24 cosmic principles, Pancha Jnanendriya, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Prana, Buddhi, Manas, all this, plus Pancha Mahabhutas. 24 cosmic principles, the universe and all living beings, everything he alone has become all this. The devotee of God wants to eat sugar, not to become sugar. All love. I am God when I say, I am Ananda Swarupa. I am God, I am Brahmasmi. I have become sugar. I don't want to become sugar. I want to enjoy sugar, sweet. Bhakta says, I want to seek the duality is kept. If duality is there, then only enjoying is possible. I want to enjoy the company of God. It is possible only when there is a duality. So I am different from God. Dvaita. I myself is God, inseparable part of existence, like a wave or ripple in an ocean. I am a ripple in an ocean. So that ripple is only a part appearing in that form of the water. Water itself has become all that. Do you know how a lover of God feels? His attitude is, O God, thou art the master, I am thy servant. Thou art the mother, I am thy child. Or again, thou art my father and mother, thou art the whole and I am a part. He does not like to say, I am Brahman. I am Brahman, I am the God absolute, impersonal absolute. He doesn't want to say. He wants to say, God is my master and I am his servant. God is mother, I am his child. Thou art my father and mother. Thou art the whole and I am the part. So this way of expression, there is a relationship, sambandha. There is a difference. I and you are different. I am not you, you are not me. But I love you. I like you. I want to be in your company. Duality is maintained. He does not like to say, I am Brahman. The yogi seeks to realize the Paramatman, the Supreme Soul. His ideal is union of the embodied soul and the Supreme Soul. He withdraws his mind from sense objects and tries to concentrate it on the Paramatman. Therefore, during the first stage of spiritual discipline, he retires into solitude and with undivided attention practices meditation in a fixed posture. Sri Ramakrishna is describing what will be the understanding, attitude and experiences of a spiritual aspirant. Means, a experience means he feels, I imagine. Imagination takes place through mind. I develop a concept. From imagination, the clear understanding of a thing. This is like this, idam itham. I clearly visualize. Then it is no more imagination. It is becoming slowly concrete understanding. It is becoming a concept. It's a concept in me. It has become little more firm concept. Realizations come later on. It is just a yogi seeks to realize the Paramatman. I am the Atman, Paramatman. The self, individual self, and the super self, or the self of all selves. One who pervades all beings, one who is in the heart of all people. He is the Paramatman. Actually, Atman, Antaratman, Paramatman. Atman is usually refers to my bodily existence, I as body. Antaratman is I as a subtle body, Sukshma Sharira, Jnana, Buddhi, Manas and all are included. And when I say Paramatman, it is independent of my physical body and subtle body. I am independent of the bodily existence. This, I want to know myself at the core of my existence, independent of my bodily existence and all external existences. So I want to separate from Prakriti, nature, and know myself. Yogi wants to know himself independent of all other things. Paramatman. Yogi seeks to realize the Paramatman, the Supreme Soul, the soul of all souls. His ideal is union of the embodied soul and the Supreme Soul, Jivatman and Paramatman. The union of the Jivatman and Paramatman. It is there always. The Upadhi is to be removed. The limiting adjunct is called Upadhi. Something placed by its side which is going to limit it. Now, bodily existence is a Upadhi on this Chaitanya that I am. I am a man, I am a woman, I am a child, I am of this age. All these are one Upadhis which is limiting me. What am I independent of these Upadhis? Because Upadhis are constantly changing. I am child, I was telling 60 years back, I am a child. Now I am telling I am old man after 70 years. So this bodily changes. It is changing. Unchanging reality and changing this embodied soul and the ideal. His ideal is union of the embodied soul with the Supreme Soul. All this is external things are changing. There is a part which is unchanging in me. Similarly, there is a universal consciousness which pervades every heart. It is within me also. Paramatman is within me and within everyone. One consciousness is pervading every soul. And my individual soul, I am, which identifies again and again with the body, and when it sleeps, separates from it. This I, the individual, it wants to become one with the Paramatman. The aim ideal is to make the individual soul merge in the cosmic soul. Where is the cosmic soul? Within me, in the core of my existence, heart. Therefore, during the first stage of his spiritual discipline, he retires into solitude and with undivided attention practices meditation in a fixed posture. He separates from the entire world during sadhana period and tries to, because he doesn't want any external distraction. In the world, so many distractions, so many attractions, so many, my inside, there is already a drive. World of temptation, nature is presenting. So my internal drive also is there, external attraction also is there. It's my tendency to move towards that. It is natural tendency. He withdraws his mind from the sense objects and tries to concentrate it on Paramatman. He withdraws. It is attached to external things. Now he withdraws and tries to unite, concentrate on the inner self, the Paramatman. Therefore, during the first step spiritual discipline, he retires into solitude with undivided attention and practices meditation in a particular posture. The thing is, I cannot give myself split into two. I am here also, there also. I am doing this also, that also. I cannot say. I may do my entirely different being in different ways at different times. But simultaneously, am I able to do two things at a time? It is, in some process, it is possible. He retires into solitude with undivided practices meditation. He needs solitude, separation from the external things, so that he avoids all the distractions. In the first beginning stages, interaction with the world, we avoid, because there are already tendencies, vasanas I have acquired, and each time I come in contact with certain things, again I am watering it and keeping it alive. Inner vasanas are there. Each exposure is one thing, it's going to make it firm, keep it alive. Long gap, slowly it fades away. So he wants to remain in solitude for a constantly long period so that everything subsides within. But the reality is one and the same. There is one reality. The difference is only in name. He who is Brahman is verily Atman, and again he is the Bhagavan. Whatever you hold in our sannyasa mantra, one of the mantras is called Brahma mantra. It is given for anusandhana. In that we identify ourselves just like with the absolute reality. Satyam jnanam anantam Brahma. After that, I am that Brahmasmi. We see, I am that Brahman. Like that, here also we see that reality, but reality is that reality is one and the same. The difference is only in name. He is, who is Brahman, is verily Atman. Again, he is the Bhagavan. One different aspects of one and the same reality. In one aspect, it is like this. Another aspect, the reality within, with respect to my existence, individual existence, I call Brahman. With respect to objectivity, when I objectify and see it unrelated to me, then I call it Brahman. When it is, I see it pervading and governing every jiva, pervading the whole universe and governing it, then I call it Bhagavan. So, different aspects of one and same reality. Like one person is working in one place as a manager, in another place as a servant, in another place as a teacher. This person is same, but different aspects he is manifesting. As a teacher he is working, as a servant he is working. So different aspects of the same person, like the different aspects of one and the same God. There is no difference in God, but there is different with respect to a particular relativity. Now I am the son of a person, I am father of a person, I am brother of a person, I am a child of some person, I am grandfather of some person, I am grandson of some person. Like that, A person is one, his relationship with each differs. Different relationships, it is superimposed on the one and the same person. The same person, one calls as a brother, one calls as father, some other calls as a father. So I see that there is no difference in person, but different in name and his relationship. With respect, when I say Atman, it is subjective, ultimate. When I say Brahman, it's objective, ultimate. I go out and out and out. What is the ultimate? Not this, not this, not this. Ultimate is Brahman. When I go one by one, inner layers I cross, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanaya, Anandamaya. When I cross inward and ultimate what I get is called Atman. Same way, I go inside and say Atman, I go out objectively and say it is Brahman. So Brahman and Atman are one. Example is, I am going from the house back door and seeing a sky and calling it as Atman. I am going from the front door and seeing the same sky and telling Brahman. Brahman and Atman are same. This is Atma Jnana. In this Vijnana, Aham Brahmasmi, I am that. So, in reality, it's the same. The difference is only in name. He who is Brahman is verily Atman, and again he is the Bhagavan. He is Brahman to the followers of path of knowledge, Paramatman to the yogis, and Bhagavan to the lovers of God. Yeah, as my attitude towards God changes, God's response also changes. He understands his consciousness itself. I must be conscious to meet anything, to act upon anything, but there it's entirely different in that world. And to the yogis is Bhagavan. The one and the same with respect to my relationship with person, I change the name, qualities and everything. The steamer had been going towards Calcutta. We must remember the whole thing is happening, episode is happening in steamer. Thakur is sitting in a cabin surrounded by so many people. And steamer is going. We are discussing from 2-3 classes, the steamer is still going. But the passengers, with their eyes fixed on the master and ears given to his nectar-like words, were oblivious of its motion. Nobody is aware. We are in a boat, steamer, and then we are traveling. They are unaware, oblivious of the motion. Dakshineshwar, with its temple gardens, were left behind. As the steamer started moving, slowly it is falling behind. The paddles of the boat churned the waters of the Ganges with murmuring sound. The paddle is what one wheel will be turning, it will have pedals. It will be pushing the water behind and it is moving forward. Just like we do swimming, the wheel has different faces, hands like. It turns, steam engine or any mechanical purpose, one by one, that pedal is going to move, and as it pushes the water behind, the ship or the steamer moves forward, boat moves. It is just like rowing a boat. It is happening mechanically with the pedal. with their eyes fixed on Master and their ears given to the nectar-like words. They are all transfixed, listening to Sri Ramakrishna. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.